What's up, y'all? It's your favorite funny girl, Amanda Seals. I'm here at Street Style giving you a bralette, honey. All right? And we are into things. It is black, it is beautiful, and it is magic out here. Well, black women bring to the podcast space the fact that our voices and our stories have so long just not been given a platform. And we haven't had the opportunity to tell our own stories for so long. Even when we have like black movies or black characters that are in other shows, a lot of times we are maybe one person in the writer's room, or we're a consultant, or we're not the lead voice that is actually speaking our voice. And so podcast allows for black women to like be our own voice, be the own narrators of our stories, and do so in an authentic way. We're about to start season 2 of Small Dose. We just started season 2 of Small Doses. What have we missed? We've missed Side Effects of Fuckboys. There'll be a part 2, 3 info of that one. Side Effects of being a West Indian. We're in Brooklyn, so lodge up all the carrot massive. We've done Side Effects of a Type A personality, Side Effects of being broke, Side Effects of toxic relationships, Side Effects of ending friendships, Side Effects of being a nerd. Like, I think the beauty of Small Doses is that we're able to touch on all these different experiences that may seem very like niche to one person, but then you realize like, oh, well, I may not consider myself a nerd, but I understand that, or I relate to this, or I know a nerd and now I relate to them more, you know? And I think that as a black woman in the podcast space, getting to talk about these things from our unique experience doesn't happen enough. So we talk a lot about mental health and just about self-care, but we also just simply talk about like, how do you just manage in the world? Like, how do you deal with your white woman boss who don't have any understanding about how culturally different you behave, and that just because it's different doesn't make her experience correct? Like, so we have Side Effects of White Women. That's a classic. So Smart, Funny, and Black is my black pop culture game show experience. It is a live music extravaganza, along with comedy, along with just really letting folks have a safe space to be their best black selves as we discuss black history, black culture, and the black experience. And we just came back from a 10-city tour, the Lituation 101 tour. We sold out 22 out of 23 shows. It was lit. I think the reality is that black women are occupying all of these spaces. We just don't get the credit for it. Like, we are hidden figures in all these different sects. Like, the fact that we did not know about these 3 women in Hidden Figures is like incensing to me. But they were always there. And they weren't even just, I mean, when you see the film, you see that they were 3 of a bunch of women that were working on a regular basis in this space. So I think the reality is that black women have always been inhabiting these spaces. It's just that we're not getting the accolades. We're not getting the notability, you know, of what we're bringing to these spaces. And I think a lot of that is because our voices often are misdirected, misperceived. And as we saw with Serena Williams at the US Open, our passion is often being policed. And so it's like we kind of are saying the same things, but folks only want to hear it a certain way. And we ain't really delivering it that way. I get shit on all the time for just being the way I speak. And it's like, I speak just like your grandma do. I speak just like your auntie do. It's just that if it's being spoken in a public space, we're expected to be very pulled up and very safe. And I'm not.